Today's caper is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
This program is brought to you by Toyota.
All these people want to know.
Where in the world is
Carmen San Diego?
This is Wesley Dixon. He likes wrestling and he had fun riding cable cars when he visited San Francisco. This is Blair Lynn. She speaks Latin and enjoys swimming and softball. She always tries to be environmentally conscious. This is Jeremy Willinger. He collects miniature cars and he wants to be a writer or an architect someday. When he visited Canada, he thought it was very clean.
And this is Double Trouble, Carmen's diabolical duo of do-batters.
Double Trouble.
Their last known whereabouts? Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Next to Rio's Guanabara Bay stands a towering chunk of granite rising 1,300 feet. The Indians who first lived here called the pointy isolated peak Pão de Açúcar, which means pointy isolated peak. Then the Portuguese changed it to Pão de Açúcar, or Sugarloaf. English nanny Henrietta Carstairs was the first European to scale Sugarloaf in 1817. Now, hundreds of people a day take a 6-minute cable car ride to the peak. But no more, because today, Double Trouble, engineers of mayhem, rallied through Rio, ripped off the rock, and, well, ran away. Gumshoes, you've got to catch Carmen and rustle up those Rio Rock Wranglers. And here's Acme's senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
How you doing? Oh, shit. Smack him with a hammer. Hello. Hi, Wesley. Hi, Blair. Hi, Jeremy. Nice to see you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Listen, I just want to remind you guys that if one of you catches Carmen San Diego today, is my hair doing funny things? Probably. If one of you catches Carmen San Diego today, you're going to get that trip to anywhere in North America, and that isn't bad, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're going to start you off with 50 Acme Crime Bucks, and you guys know how to play this game already, so let's just get started with our very first clue of the day, which comes to us from...
Greg, I'm baking some cookies, and I need a half cup of molasses.
Oh, well, Chief, I happen to have some right here.
Oh, great. Oh, by the way, Greg, this recipe says to look in an island country northeast of Venezuela. About half its farmland is devoted to growing sugarcane for products like molasses. Most of the country's people are descendants of African slaves brought to the island by the English to harvest the cane crops. Greg?
Yeah.
Greg?
Yeah.
I need just half a cup.
Oh, sorry, Chief. Hey, maybe could we try those cookies once you're done? Chief? I guess maybe not. Thanks a lot. Okay, guys, name the country if you will, please. Is it Bahamas, Haiti, or Barbados? Remember the clues that we heard. Northeast of Venezuela, about half its farmland is devoted to the growing of sugarcane and populated by descendants of African slaves, okay? Wesley, what do you think?
Barbados.
Barbados. What do you think, Blair?
I also said Barbados.
Barbados. Jeremy?
I chose Haiti.
Haiti. The answer we're looking for is Barbados. Nice job, guys. Why did you laugh just then, Jeremy? I'm just curious. You were laughing.
Because I knew I was going to get that wrong. Just didn't know the question.
Oh, anyway, doesn't really matter. We have a lot of game left. As you know, we're going to give you 10 crime bucks every time you answer a question correctly. So that means Wesley, you have 60. Blair, you have 60. Jeremy's still at 50, but a lot of game left still. And by the way, all of our answers have been verified by National Geographic World.
National Geographic World.
Thank you.
Greg.
Thank you once again. Okay, for our next clue, let's check in with those beat cats, bite, and scratch.
Kick it, kick it.
Double trouble on the lamb, don't just stand there eating spam.
You gotta look where the jet power cars roar.
On the plane made of salt, run them down and make them halt.
Drop them off at the prison front door.
They hit the loop, they confiscated.
Where a sea evaporated.
15,000 years ago on the flats.
Now they call it state Utah.
Double trouble will be cuter
when they're wearing prison uniforms and hats.
Thanks a lot, guys. Okay, name the region, if you will, please, ladies and gentlemen. Is it Painted Desert, Bonneville Salt Flats or Zion National Park. Remember the clues that we heard. Where jet-powered cars race in Utah, formerly a sea and 15,000 years old. Wesley, what do you think?
Bonneville Salt Flats.
Bonneville Salt Flats. Blair.
I also chose the Bonneville Salt Flats.
Same thing. Jeremy.
And I also chose the Bonneville Salt Flats.
Everybody says the same thing. This time, everybody is right. Nice job, guys. Okay, so Wesley, you're up to 70. Blair has 70. Jeremy on the board now with 60 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. Now, I really do think we're getting close to catching double trouble. All we have to do is continue.
Oh, you think so, do you?
It's my upstairs neighbor, Mrs. Pumpkin Clanger. Hey, Mrs. P.
How that red rain hath made the harvest grow, said the poet Lord Byron. He was describing a site in the center of Belgium where Napoleon fought his last battle in 1815. And now double trouble are a blight on that same site. You know, I'm a bit of a poet myself. The stench of crime lies heavy upon us, like a patient etherized upon a table. And alas, my downstairs neighbors are the clumsy surgeon entrusted with its cure. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. By the way, we have copies of her book in the lobby after the show, okay? Name the town, if you will, please, Gumshoes. Is it Waterloo, Nice, or Köln? Remember the clues that we heard? Middle of Belgium, site of Napoleon's last battle, and described in a poem by Lord Byron. Wesley's ready, so is Blair, so is Jeremy. Wesley, what do you say?
Waterloo.
Waterloo, Blair.
I also chose Waterloo.
Waterloo, Jeremy.
And I also chose Waterloo.
Everybody said Waterloo. Everybody is right. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. So Wesley, you're up to 80. Blair has 80. Jeremy, 70 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. For our next clue, we now turn to the... There it is. That's right. It's time for the lightning round, as you know. All of these questions are about double trouble's most recent known whereabouts, which is Waterloo, Belgium. As you know, each one is worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Listen carefully. Here we go. The Battle of Waterloo involved about 180,000 troops and resulted in about 50,000 casualties. How long did the battle last? A day, a week, or a month? Blair.
A week?
Sorry, it wasn't a week. Jeremy.
A month?
Sorry, it wasn't a month. Wesley? Yes.
A day.
That's right, it's a day. Very nice job, Wesley. Takes up to 85. Second question, here we go. Napoleon might have won the Battle of Waterloo if he'd attacked early in the day. Why did he delay? Was he waiting for orders, waiting for wet ground to dry, or waiting to get his uniform back from the cleaners? Wesley.
Waiting for the ground to dry.
That's right. Nice job, Wesley. Takes up to 90. Last question. What did the British do to Napoleon after he lost at Waterloo? Did they execute him, sign him as a free agent, or exile him? Wesley.
Executed him.
Sorry, they didn't execute him. Jeremy.
Exiled him.
That's right. Nice job. 5 for you. That means at the end of the lightning round, Wesley has 90, Blair has 80, and Jeremy 75 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. That's the way to do it. Now, for our next clue, we... Wait 1 second. You know, usually this is when the chief calls me into her office, but this is a very special day today. The chief and I have an anniversary. So if you guys will just, if you just excuse me for just a moment, this is a very big day for us, so excuse me, I'll be right back. Excuse me, Chief, I don't mean to bother you, but, well, I have a little something for you.
Oh, you remembered. How sweet.
Well, you know, Chief, it's a little hard, you know, to forget the first time I ever met you. I mean... Roy, does this Acme Crime Net?
Yes,
I got a package for you. It's your new Best of the Bee Gees album.
Oh,
Roy.
fabulous.
I hate the Bee Gees. Roy!
Oh, well, what kind of music do you like?
Right, I got my own punk band, right, with 4 other guys, and we play loud music, and sometimes we would take a box of 64 crayons and crush them for no reason, right? That's the kind of music I love.
And you make a living doing this?
No, why do you think I'm delivering packages?
Oh, well, I need somebody to help me fight crime. You want the job?
Right, what I gotta do?
Oh, well, first of all you have to do is read this to the gumshoes at home.
Right, every day we'll watch...
Softer, softer. Every time you watch the show, write down what got stolen and from where, and when you've collected 4 loots and locations, write them down on a postcard with your name and address and send them to Acme Crime Net, Box 4300, New York, New York 10163.
Every day we'll pick 5 people whose list are correct and send them a common T-shirt. Here's today's winners. Congratulations to our winners.
Oh, now, that was very, very nice. You got the job. And one more thing. Could you lose the fake accent? You do it so badly.
Oh, okay. No problem. Listen, I was wondering, is it possible that you could get a job for the other 4 guys in my band?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I don't like punk music.
Oh, but listen, they sing pretty good a cappella.
Oh, all right. Well, then, bring them by.
Thanks a lot. Boy, that brings back a lot of memories, huh?
Are you glad you came to work with me?
Oh, Chief, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Right! Go away!
You know, that brings back a lot of memories. I remember my first case that I solved. Took me just 3 months. Colonel Mustard in the library with a lead pipe. Right! Thank you very much. Okay, guys, remember, we're still looking for Double Trouble and Sugarloaf. Fortunately for us, though, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Double Trouble and Carmen Sandiego. Watch.
If you guys don't move, you'll be in a mountain of trouble.
Where to, Carmen?
Go to the country once known as Mesopotamia. It was one of the first civilizations on Earth.
Well, that was then. What's there now?
The country's capital is a big city on both banks of the Tigris River. It's also the center of industry and transportation. They're reconstructing after the damage from the Gulf War.
We're there, boss. Let's rock the cradle of civilization.
Okay, guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Kuwait City, Baghdad, or Riyadh? Remember the clues that we heard. Situated on both banks of the Tigris River and country's capital reconstructing after Gulf War. Okay, Jeremy and Wesley are both ready. Now Blair's ready too. Wesley, what do you think?
Kuwait City.
Kuwait City. Blair? Riyadh. Okay, Jeremy, what do you think?
Kuwait City.
Kuwait City. The answer we're looking for is Baghdad. Oh, sorry, guys. Nobody got anywhere on that. Okay, so that means we stay exactly where we are. Wesley has 90, Blair has 80, Jeremy 75 crime bucks. Nice job, guys. For our next clue, we... Wait a minute. What is that? What's that? It's rockapella.
Look, Double Trouble and the high-state hill in a mountain range where the winters chill. Northwest Africa's where you want to go. Between Algeria and Morocco. Double Trouble creeps, Double Trouble creeps, creeps. Grab Double Trouble, make a mountain rumble tonight. And there's some local burbles if you need a hand. 2,000 years disappearing their land. Would love to help you with your southern play. Translate from a language called tolerance. Double Trouble creeps, Double Trouble creeps, creeps. Grab Double Trouble, make a mountain roll tonight.
Nice job, guys. Very nice job. Okay, Gumshoes, name the mountain range, if you will, please. Is it Tabesti, Atlas, or Ahagar? Ahagar, sorry. Okay, remember the clues that we heard? Northwest Africa, between Algeria and Morocco, and people called Berbers. Wesley, what do you think?
Algeria.
Ahagar. Blair.
I also chose Ahagar.
Ahagar, I think it's Ahagar. Is it? No, it's Ahagar. Sorry. Jeremy, what do you think?
I chose Atlas.
Atlas, thank you so much, because that's the right answer. Thank you, Jeremy. The easier one was the right one. If you would have chosen that one, I would have had to go through the whole thing again. Okay, so that means Wesley has 90, Blair has 80, and Jeremy has 85 crime bucks. Now, guys, we've just received word that Double Trouble have left the Atlas Mountains, so let's pick up the chase. As you know, each one of these are worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers. Listen carefully. Watch the monitor. Here we go. Double Trouble dashed to the city of Tangier. Name the country. Jeremy.
Morocco.
Is right. From Tangier, they hopped a speedboat to Majorca. What sea did they cross? Blair.
The Mediterranean.
Right. Next, Double Trouble partied on to the capital of Tunisia. Name it. Wesley.
Tunis.
Tunis is right. Nice job. They shoved Sugarloaf across to Jeremy.
Libya?
Libya's right. Double Trouble sprinted to the Suez Canal. Name the country. Wesley
Egypt.
Is right. That means at the end of the chase round, Wesley has 100, Blair 85, Jeremy 95. Give him a hand. Nice job. Take a breather. It's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, though, we'll subtract it from your score. You can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme Crime Bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think Double Trouble is headed. Now, if you think you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah. Think about it.
Okay, everybody's ready. For our last clue, we turn to the one thing that we know.
Greg, I just got a fax in from Acme YakNet.
Yak? What's a yak?
Oh, it's a big pack animal, sort of like a water buffalo or an ox. You'll mostly find them in Asia. Now, this particular YakNet agent is in Mongolia, and he just saw Double Trouble there in the northeastern part of the country. They're in the capital, which is home to 1/4 of Mongolia's population and at least one yak.
Okay, thanks a lot, Chief. Guys, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Ulaanbaatar, Andorhan, or Hovda? Okay, remember the clues that we heard. Capital city in northeastern Mongolia. 1/4 of the country's population lives there. Okay, Blair, we're going to start with you. You have 85 crime bucks. Before you show us your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked 30 crime bucks.
30 crime bucks. What'd you say?
Unordorun.
A wonderful try. It's very hard for me too. Undorhan, okay? That's not the answer we're looking for. Sorry about that. You're gonna go down 30. Jeremy, you just made a face like I've never seen on the show before. How much did you risk?
I risked 0 crime bucks.
0. Well, what was the face for then? Either way, you stay at 95. What'd you say?
Ulaanbaatar.
Ulaanbaatar is right. Nice job, Jeremy. And there it is. There's the same face I just saw. Did you see it again? It was there again. Okay, so you stay at 95. Wesley, you have 100 crime bucks. I'm not sure what your face is saying. How much did you risk?
50.
50 crime bucks? You look pretty confident. What'd you say?
Ulaanbaatar.
Ulaanbaatar is right. Wesley and Jeremy, you're going on to the next round. Blair, listen, you were a great detective. You played a great game here today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
You should be very proud of your work here today. Your career as a gumshoe has only begun. And that's why I've assembled this Acme travel kit for your next case. Inside you'll find an atlas, the official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World magazine, and because an Acme agent should always be prepared to search the world and to play basketball, you get this world ball and my congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, guys, now it's time to go to Ulaanbaatar. Do make that face one more time, will you? That was almost it. Anyway, now we have to find Double Trouble and Sugarloaf. You guys all ready to go?
Yep.
Ready to go? Okay, Wesley, if you wouldn't mind taking my hat, and Jeremy, if you wouldn't mind getting the door, and then quickly, we're moving out the door to make our way on our trip. Are you ready? Let's go.
This thing is sort of drafty, Greg. Can you close a window?
No windows, Chief. This is the economy model.
Okay, guys, here we are in Ulaanbaatar. Take your positions right here. The Chief has some very important information she wants me to give you, so listen very carefully to this.
Gumshoes. There are 15 places here in Ulaanbaatar where you might find Double Trouble, the Warrant, or Sugarloaf. Here are a few of them. First, check inside Gandan Monastery, the only functioning Buddhist monastery in Mongolia. And you can bet that Double Trouble have their eyes on all the gold in this Buddhist temple. For a long time, the communist regime repressed Buddhism, but it's coming back big. Finally, tour a factory or two. These women are working on wool for carpets. The growing industries of Ulaanbaatar make it a magnet for young people. Well, that's your briefing, gumshoes. Now, get that gum off your shoes and stick it to Double Trouble.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, guys, just as a reminder, if you get the loot, the warrant, and the crook in that order in a single turn, you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. You catch Carmen Sandiego, you get the trip. It's just that simple. Leslie, you were ahead at the end of the last round. You go first.
Government house.
Government house. Nothing there, but we're on our way. Jeremy.
National Gallery.
National Gallery. Shh. Nothing there. Wesley.
Mongolian State Circus.
Mongolian State Circus. Nothing there. Jeremy.
Tool River.
Toll River.
Moon Mountain.
Ooh, nice job. You got the loot. You get a free turn. Go ahead.
Museum of the Revolution.
Museum of the Revolution. Nothing there, but you found the loot. Nice job. Wesley.
Toll River.
Toll River.
Pilford Peak.
Go ahead, Wesley.
State Public Library.
State Public Library. Nope, nothing there. Jeremy.
Tool River.
Toll River.
Heisted Hill.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Baranizah.
Baranizah. Nope, nothing there. Wesley.
Toll River.
Toll River.
Sugarloaf.
Wesley, go ahead.
National Gallery.
National Gallery. Nope, not there. Turn it back around. Jeremy.
Toll River.
Toll River.
Purloin Precipice.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Sukhbatar Square.
Sukhbatar Square.
No.
I think it's Sukhbatar Square. Anyway, we turn that back around. Wesley, go ahead.
Toll River.
Toll River.
Swipe Slope.
Go ahead, Wesley.
Gadan Monastery.
Gandan Monastery.
Double Trouble.
Okay, you have the loot and Double Trouble. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, crook. So be careful, Wesley.
Mongolian State Circus.
Mongolian State Circus. Nice strategy. We turn them all three back around. And Jeremy, it's your turn.
Toll River.
Toll River.
Go, Jeremy.
Go ahead, Jeremy.
Mongolian Stock Exchange.
Mongolian Stock Exchange.
The warrant.
Ooh, you have the loot, you have the warrant. Do you remember? It's that look again on your face. It's the same look. Do you remember where they are?
Gandan Monastery.
Are they still at Gandan Monastery?
Double Trouble.
Oh, yeah! Woo! Come here, Jeremy. Oh, very nice. That was nice. Good job, Wesley. Both of you guys. Nice job, Jeremy. As you know, now all you have to do, all you have to do is put these guys in jail, pull on the chain, and do it.
Double Trouble. Zing jail.
We'll get on to the next thing. We'll talk about your next adventure just a little bit. First off, Wesley, you are a fantastic detective. You tracked the Double Trouble all the way here. We have something very special for you. Chief.
You've come so far today, hot on the trail of Double Trouble until the very end. To reward your detective skills, you get the Acme travel kit and also this convenient automatic camera, small enough to slip into your pocket and fast enough to catch even the quickest thieves in the act. Thanks for your help in catching Double Trouble, and congratulations on a job well done.
What'd you say just then?
I know North America pretty well. I guess that's the only one I'm studying.
Okay, very good. Okay, now you know what you have to do, though, because we don't know where we're going exactly. What we have to do is find out where you'd like to go if you catch Carmen Sandiego and get the trip. Our portfolio today is well, it's here. This is it here. And it's dipped in molasses, and inside it has a piece of paper and a pen. Write down where you'd like to go if you get Carmen Sandiego, get that trip.
Where do you want to go?
Nice. And you've been thinking about that for a long time, right?
Yep.
So you're ready. Here's our phone call. Hold on a second. Yes. Yes, he's right here. Bad connection.
Hello.
That Carmen's a party pooper. We've been in jail for 17 seconds already, and she hasn't even visited yet. Look for her in North America.
What'd they say, Jeremy?
Look for North America.
Okay, so Jeremy, you and I are going to North America. Chief.
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. Alaska, USA. Yukon, Canada. Ontario, Canada. Minnesota, USA. Lake Erie, USA. North Carolina, USA. New Mexico, USA. Arizona, USA. Chihuahua, Mexico. Guatemala. Nicaragua. Costa Rica. Puerto Rico, USA. Greg, let's go to the map.
Feel good.
All right, Jeremy, grab a marker. We're gonna get 45 seconds up on the clock. You know what you have to do. 8 and 45 seconds, you win the trip. You guys cheer them on. Good luck to you. On your mark, get set, Go. Come on with the Hibbing, Minnesota. Hibbing, Minnesota. Yes, come on. Lake Erie. Lake Erie. Do it. Do it. Yes, come on. Keno Hill, Yukon Territory, Canada. Yukon Territory. Yes, come on. Eagle, Alaska. Eagle, Alaska. Go, buddy. You're on the way. Yes. Taos, New Mexico. Taos, New Mexico. Do it, buddy. Hurry, hurry. Yes, come on. Ponce, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Come on, buddy. You got to go faster. Try it again. Try it again. Puerto Rico. Get on, go on, go on. Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. North Carolina. North Carolina. Come on. Yes, come on. Guatemala. Flores, Guatemala. Last one. Come on. Try it again. Oh, come on back. Come on back. Oh. 7 and 45 seconds. Give him the biggest round of applause you can. What's that?
I think I know where it is now.
Anyway, listen, you did a great job today, man. And because you did such a great job, you're going to become a sleuth. We're going to give you a CD player with CDs from around the world. Not bad, right, guys? You've been doing a lot of great stuff for us today, Guy. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is.
Do it, Rockapella.
Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's a sticky-fingered pilcher from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Steal their soul in South Korea, making money comes right up from the Red Sea to Greenland. He'll be singing the blues. Well, they never Arkansas her steal. We come from the jungle. Tell me,
In the world is
Carmen Sandiego.
That's what a
I'm back. Well, she'll ransack Pakistan and Pakistan and Scandinavia. Then she'll stick 'em up down under and go pickpocket first. She was the missing misdemeanor when she stole the weed from Lima. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Oh, tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where could she be? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
This is Lynn Dixon for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. And remember, if you're a crook, we will arrest you. Then we'll make this taunting gesture. All contestants have been briefed regarding game rules prior to their appearance. All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded.